Hey everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make apple macarons. So let's get started. The day before you make your macarons, you're going to want to dehydrate your egg whites. So separate 100 grams, also known as 3 eggs of egg whites, into a bowl. Cover it with aluminum foil, poke holes with a fork, and place it in the fridge overnight to dehydrate. This ensures best results in your macarons. Another thing to note about this video is that I'm making a triple batch for my boxes, so just ignore that and listen to my instructions. Thank you. Now, before you start making your macaron shells, you're going to make your filling. So for these apple macarons, obviously the filling is going to be apple. So to find my apple filling recipe, you can find the specific instructions on my blog previously. You're going to need to wash, peel, and dice 4 apples. Make sure they're diced really tiny because these macarons are going to be small. Add in a 1/4 cup of lemon juice, 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar, a pinch of nutmeg, some splashes of cinnamon, and mix it all together. Then in a small bowl, prepare a 1/4 cup of water and 3 tablespoons of arrowroot starch to make the arrowroot slurry. This is what helps thicken the jam. Then take your apples to the stove to start cooking. Place your apples on medium-high heat and add in a 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Mix until the coconut oil is melted, then cover and uncover with the lid until it's nice and bubbly and caramelized. Then pour in the arrowroot slurry and mix until nice and thick. It will become a lot more gelatinous. And you've made the filling. That's it. For your macarons, get 2 cookie sheets out and line them with silicone liners or parchment paper. For macarons, silicone liners work best, so please take my advice. Then get the bowl and the whisk attachment of your stand mixer and wipe it with apple cider vinegar to take away any fat residues. Then pour in your dehydrated egg whites and set it aside for later. Then get your scale and measure 90 grams of granulated golden cane sugar. This is going to be for your meringue later on, so this is just preparation. Then get your scale again and your sieve and add in 140 grams of almond flour and sift it into your mixing bowl. Then add in 130 grams of powdered sugar and add it to your almond flour. Mix together with a spatula and then pour it into a food processor to whiz it up until nice and fine, but don't turn it into a paste. Then sift it again and blend it again, and sift it one last time. This is to ensure the tops of your macarons stay nice and smooth. For your meringue, add in a 1/4 teaspoon cream of tartar, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, and let it whip. While it whips and turns frothy, slowly drizzle in your granulated golden cane sugar from earlier and let it whip until nice and stiff, fluffy, and white. Just like that. Then slowly pour in your almond flour mixture and fold it in until it's nice and incorporated. Then slowly fold it some more until you can reach a really thick, runny consistency. You'll know it's ready when you can form a figure 8 with the batter. And then stop and start piping. Pipe little round macaron shells onto the silicone liners that you've prepared before. Then tap or slam the macarons on all 4 sides onto the counter to release any unnecessary air bubbles. Then place them under the air vent to dry up. This can take different amounts of time depending on your humidity, the time you're making the macarons. It could be summer, winter, and the place you live. Placing it under the air vent helps dry out the skins of the macarons a lot faster. You'll know they're ready once you can touch them without getting any sticky batter onto your finger. Once they're nice and dry, place them into the oven at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, but make sure you bake them one at a time, rotating in between. Meaning put it in the oven, bake for 5 minutes, rotate, and then bake for 7 minutes, and then do it to the next tray. This ensures that the air in the oven stays nice and even and doesn't make your feet, the bubbly part at the bottom of the macarons, wonky or weird. And in this video here, you can see me taking the baked macarons off the silicone liners and placing them upside down for the filling. So let your macarons cool once they're baked, but then take them off the silicone liners and place them upside down, like I said, to start filling. Now, I forgot to film this part, but in a regular bowl, you're going to make the frosting. For the frosting, add in 2 cups of coconut oil, 1 cup of powdered sugar, and splashes of cinnamon. This is to make the cinnamon coconut frosting, which is the border around the filling that you made, and to spread onto the macarons to prevent the filling from soaking in. Once you've made the frosting and the filling, it's time to start assembling. So, with a knife, spread some coconut frosting onto each of the macaron shells to ensure that the filling doesn't soak in while the macarons are setting in the fridge. Then, scoop your coconut frosting into a piping bag with a star tip and pipe a border around half of the macaron shells to help the filling stay inside. Then, pipe the apple filling you made into each of the centers of the macarons. Well, half of them, the ones that have coconut frosting around the borders. And stack your macarons. And that's it, you just made apple macarons. You should be so proud of yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful autumn. Bye!